Just give me a burn out of breath. I've just biked up the hill. I'm going to read this. This bench is dedicated to the memory of George Montgomery and Alistair Hare, whose dedicated efforts were key to the Battle of Pinkie Cleugh Memorial being erected here and raising public awareness of the battle. Commissioned by the Old Musselburgh Club and Pinkie Cleugh Battlefield Group, funded by East Lothian Council Civic Pride Fund. And I have to admit, another train. I have to admit that until I moved to the area, I'd never even heard of it. Which is quite shocking, really. The bloodiest battle between England and Scotland, the two cornerstone nations of Great Britain and the United Kingdom. The biggest battle between them, and in all my days of schooling in England and in Scotland, never heard of it. Anyway, I'm showing you the battlefield here. Hopefully the wind won't get picked up by the microphone too much. Everything's been done on my Honor 8 phone. So it's not high quality, but you're seeing the battlefield here. There's Walford, the new housing estate, and you can see across the water behind the would-be Greyhound Stadium stand, the Leaden Hills, and that's probably Kirkcaldy over there, and you can see Inveresk Kirk Steeple there, Arthur Seat, Holyrood Park there. Now, Tusty Steed again. This is the last of the memorial information boards. So it tells you all about the battle and what happened. So we are here, and there's a main road going into Waterford there, and Tranent is up ahead. There's a sign actually there that says to the right, but that's brand new road, so I have no idea what's happening there. If I was going to cycle to Tranent or drive, I would go straight up the road. And of course Tranent saw the first actual fighting of the Battle of Prestonpans, 1545. So, back to here. We're here, of course. The last video you saw with the other information board was here, although I did stop off somewhere about here to show you around the battlefield. And Pinkie Cleugh, that's where the hospital is, this area here. And the kirk itself is there. Okay, so here's the memorial itself, and to think that it took efforts by people recently to get this erected in the first place is quite shocking. Now, the Saturday was the main fighting, and that's Bloody Saturday. Now every year there's a ceremony to commemorate it, but this is a recent addition. An information plaque concerning the Silver Arrow Trail. There's a couple of artists from ECA have done the bronze sculpture on the riverbank in the town centre. Now basically the Silver Arrow competition is the world's oldest archery competition. So Musselburgh and the area not only have the bloodiest battle between England and Scotland on its doorstep, the oldest archery competition in the world, but also the oldest golf course in the world, apparently, at the edge of town, pretty close to Pinkie House, which is part of the Lavaretto School. For those who like their motor racing history, the famous British racing driver Jim Clark, of whom my mother was a huge fan, went to school there, although he was from pretty close to Duns, a small village near Duns, whose name escapes me, begins with C. Anyway, that's it for now. You can just about see the farm up on the hill there, so you know that Carberry Hill is up here. Anyway, that's it from me.